Hi everybody, Andy here with etrailer.com. Let's take a look together at this Diode Dynamics SS3 Pro LED spot pod light with bracket. This 3-inch LED spot pod light is going to give you bright light with reduced glare for improved visibility and safety. As you can see, I do have this connected to my power source already, and what you're currently seeing is one of my favorite features of these lights. It's the backlight and it's amber in color, but we'll talk more about that in just a minute. Another thing I wanted to show you is I do have this light already installed in the bracket. And let me just show you what that bracket looks like before it's installed. It's a durable aluminum U bracket. And so once you have this installed, you're not going to have to worry about corrosion. It's going to stand up really well to the elements. And you are going to receive hardware to install the light into the bracket. And then you can easily adjust the angle of the light wherever you want it. And then once you have that angle set, just tighten down the hardware. And then you'll also get the hardware that you need to mount this bracket with the light virtually anywhere you want on the vehicle. Now, I'm going to go ahead and shut my studio lights off here and back out here on the wide view again, just to show you what this amber backlight is going to look like in dark or low light conditions from a distance. This amber backlight is going to add a great stylish touch on your vehicle, or it'll give you a little bit more visibility when you're not using the main beam. Now let me go ahead and fire up that main beam, and as you can see, there's quite a bit of difference between the backlight that you see there and then that main beam. And then let me see if I can carefully shine this on the wall behind me without crossing any wires, just so you can get a good view of that beam. That spot beam pattern is going to light up objects off in the distance up to about a half a mile away. And this light does have a color temperature of 6,000 Kelvin, so that cool white color is going to match most of your factory LED lights. Now let me go ahead and turn my studio lights on here again, and even with my bright studio lights on, you can still see that beam pattern. So this is going to be a pretty powerful light, pretty bright light for you. This does have a raw lumen rating of 5,796 lumens and a measured lumen rating of 3,000 lumens. And that peak beam intensity is 131,500 candela. And if you're wondering what candela ratings are, candela ratings measure the directional light output, and it is how anything is rated where you want light shining in a specific direction. Lumen ratings are just for omnidirectional output, like your regular light bulbs, where you want light shining in all directions. But for a more detailed description of these ratings, you can visit this product page on our website, or Diode Dynamics provides additional information that you can find. Now the power draw on that main beam is 2.7 amps, and on that backlight it's 0.03 amps. And this light is designed with the newer technology known as custom TIR optics. TIR stands for total internal reflection. So unlike the older technology that uses reflectors or simple projector lenses, which aren't too efficient at focusing all of the light where you want it, this custom designed large TIR optic actually collects and then focuses all of the light forward very efficiently. And then instead of having another external lens, certain lens patterns have actually been molded directly into the surface of this lens. So that's going to prevent the normal efficiency loss that you're going to see with having an outside lens. As you probably know, when you shine light through any type of glass or plastic, you're going to lose some of that light, and you could lose up to 10% of that light just from it shining through. So by making it a part of this lens, you're going to pick up some efficiency rather than lose it. Now this does include the industry standard integrated Deutsch style connector, and I do have another pigtail here that's not in use just to show you what that's going to look like. And as you can see, that pigtail is going to plug right into the back of the light and clip in securely. And while we're here, I also wanted to show you that here at the bottom of the light we do have a breather patch that's going to prevent any moisture buildup. And then we do have these heat sinks on the back of the housing of the light, and those heat sinks are going to do a great job of dissipating heat quickly to increase the longevity of this light. Now this light has been built with high intensity LED chips, and it does feature a durable powder coated aluminum construction. So that heavy duty construction is going to withstand extreme temperatures, corrosion, and vibration. And testing has been completed to SAE standards, just like your factory lighting components on your vehicle. Now, an interesting note that I wanted you to be aware of is Diode Dynamics actually designed, engineered, and assembled this light right down the highway from us at their headquarters here in the greater St. Louis, Missouri area. So let me go ahead and give you some overall measurements of this light. Looking at the overall width from end to end, we're sitting at about 3¼ inches wide. That's going to be the same for the height as well. But then when you add the bracket, obviously that's going to increase the height just a little bit. So from the top of the light to the bottom of our bracket, we're sitting at about 3¾ inches tall. And then looking at the depth from the front of the light to the back of our heat sinks, we're sitting pretty close to 2 3/8 inches deep. Now this light does draw high current, and it does require adequately sized wiring for safe operation. So if you're not using a Diode Dynamics wiring harness, you want to make sure that you're using wiring that's 16 gauge or larger to ensure safe operation. Now we do also offer this light in a set of 2 with brackets and hardware if you're wanting more than one. And here at etrailer.com, we do offer a wide selection of lights from Diode Dynamics. So if this isn't exactly matching what you're looking for, take a look at the other offerings that we have from Diode Dynamics, and I'm confident you're going to be able to find just what you're looking for. Well, that's going to wrap up our look today. I do hope that our time together was illuminating for you. Again, my name is Andy. Thank you for joining me.